one's good at it.
What's up, everybody? This is TryBeatMeNow, and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about the best support character in the game. I know it's offense in the background. I don't play support that much, so I just put a random clip in there, and we're going to let it play. Now first, let's talk about Symmetra. We're going to talk about her abilities, her fighting capability, and her ultimate. Now, ability-wise, she can shield teammates, but not very well. It's not going to last long.
Okay, that's a lot more than I anticipated.
Her next ability
Let us not go that way.
is being able to place a maximum of 6 tiny sentries. When they're effective is when you can make a death room, but it's not really team based. That's what we're looking at in terms of support. Looking at who is the best team player. And I don't think that ability really helps. Then her ultimate is a teleporter. It can get your team into the fight almost like that. Obviously you want it well hidden, so you're going to place it a little bit further away than you would normally. And then in terms of fighting capability, she has, I don't know what they call the gun, but it gradually weakens an enemy the longer it's on them. Now against enemies with no health, it's going to be pretty effective. Against enemies with a lot of health, if you can avoid getting hit, it's still going to be pretty effective. And then it's got the little ball, which I'm not exactly sure how much damage that does. Next, let's talk about Zenyatta. Of the supports, he's got to be the most damaging by himself.
I like it when people do that, just because it's...
Now, his abilities are 2 orbs. There's one orb that can heal a teammate one at a time, and then one orb that can target an enemy player and weaken them, and makes all damage from your team more effective on them. Then he has an ultimate which it heals the team better than I think any of them can heal, but it doesn't make them invincible. Like a shot from Widowmaker or Hanzo, if it hits them in the head, they're going down. Only one you aren't able to go to kill is Zenyatta. He is the only one invincible there in that state. Now his fighting prowess is probably some of the best compared to the others. He can fight at a more of a distance than the others. And then if the player who's playing him is accurate, it's gonna be a pretty effective Zenyatta. Next, let's move on to Mossy. Now, she has a staff which doesn't do damage. I mean, you can hit people with it, but it doesn't do damage. And
I don't know what I'm shooting at.
Use it basically purely for healing or to boost another teammate's attack. Now she has a passive, unlike the others, where she's a self-healer. She doesn't need the medkits. She can stay out of the fight and she'll heal. Now she also has another ability which allows her to fly towards teammates to either assist them or to get out of the fight. And then she can switch to a little pistol, which is almost like Diva's, but I think it might be a little bit less effective. And then she has an ultimate which can revive a unlimited amount of teammates. It can revive the entire team, other than her, obviously. She's not invincible during this state either. The last guy we gotta talk about is Lucio. Now, he's got a gun which I don't really find that much damage. I mean, it somehow does damage, but it doesn't seem like it. Now, he's got an ability that allows him to push an enemy away, so he could partially push it into oncoming fire from his team or possibly off a ledge. And then he has another ability that allows him to switch from speed to healing. And another ability that accelerates it, makes it better. So if he's got the speed on, him and the people around him are going to go faster. If he's got the healing, they're going to heal faster than just with the natural healing that he gives, if he's on it. Now he's got an ult which gives a very large shielding for a while. Well, not a while, but maybe a few seconds. And it can kind of change the tide of any fight.
God damn it, Jin.
Now on who the best is?
Ninja Man.
After describing what they are all capable of, I'm gonna cut Symmetra obviously out of it. She's not really a team support compared to the others.
Oh shit.
Next is Zenyatta. He's more of a one kind of track. He can possibly help the team against someone who's really devastating them, but he can't help them fight the others in terms of like his healing and his boosted damage. And like I said, his ult doesn't make anyone around him invincible. They can be killed. It just takes a lot more effort. And I don't think he has the quality to compete in terms of best support. I'm actually going to go ahead and tie up Lucio with Mercy, because if these two are both being played by equal level players, there is no telling whose team will win that fight. Lucio's team could kill the entire enemy team but Mercy, and Mercy can bring them back. And with his team at nothing but low health, Lucio could possibly use his ult and just give his team a fighting chance. Now it could go any way. Zenyatta and Symmetra are not capable of changing the tide of a fight so fluently like these two. There is no true definitively best support, it's just a tie. And is what I've come to. It's not my personal opinion. In my personal opinion, I prefer Lucio. I can play Mercy, but I prefer Lucio. But looking at it from a stat point and ability point, I'm making a tie. Now, if you guys like this video, then obviously you like it. If you like the video more than that, check out the channel and subscribe. And down in the comments, tell me if you want to see other videos for the offense, tanks, and defense characters. Obviously this list is easier because there's only 4 of them. Now, I believe defense has 5, tanks have 5 or 4, and offense has 6. But yeah, down in the comments, let me know if you really want to see that. It really shows me that this is a decent series to go on, very short series. And subscribe to the channel because it's basically as of right now is Overwatch, Smite, and Hardline, Battlefield Hardline. But yeah, do all of that, and I will see you next time. Take care.
I got this back.